Hey everybody, we're planting seeds today, getting ready for springtime even though there's snow outside.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing, but we know that'll be melted just in a few days.
Right. I have to go in the kitchen putting some water into the pots, getting them dampened up so we can put seed in them.
So you're probably all very familiar with starting seed, and we have really kind of gone a little overboard this year, lots of different varieties, and some varieties that we're not really very familiar with, so we're just kind of experimenting. And I would encourage all of you to just kind of grab a couple seed packets and, you know, maybe like Swiss chard, never had that before, so try it out. Sometimes you try things that you've not tried before and it turns out that you really like it, and most of the time, guys, it's like really super nutritious. So we have 3 different types of Swiss chard, and we've got 3 different types of kale, and we're trying some different types of eggplant. And I know it's pretty early for our zone 5. Sometimes the really delicate types of plants you want to start about 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. So a lot of these we are starting early, but some of these really I know nothing about. For example, chervil. We found out that chervil is an excellent ground cover, and it's also medicinal as well. And we're looking to kind of layer our garden with root crops, and then short ground cover, medium ground cover, and then the really tall like bean poles and corn stalks. So you might want to think about layering your garden. So we're going to try the chervil, and this one is interesting because you want to start with a pot. Oh, it looks like a 3-inch pot, and you want to put in about maybe 15 to 20 seeds, kind of scatter them. So when these are ready to be transplanted, you're going to have at least 15-20 little seedlings in one pot. They kind of like to grow in clumps, according to our research. So we're going to try that, and this year we're going to try borage and lovage and just try a whole bunch of different herbs. So I would encourage you to experiment. Right?
Oh, most definitely. And where we are heading with this is we are starting down the road to a permaculture design up on the hill behind the barn, which we will show you as it develops here in the spring. We're going to start out with planting some pasture for the animals, and we are going to plant some shrubs and trees, and sounds like bamboo.
Yeah, that's exciting. We're going to be putting in the order tomorrow. And bamboo is fascinating because it has so many different uses.
Yes.
So we have about 5 acres or so to play with, and there's all different kinds of bamboo. There's spreading bamboo, there's clump bamboo, there's really like short, medium sized to like tall. And again, if you're interested in doing that, you definitely need to do your research because there are literally hundreds of different species.
Yes.
And some of them are just grown for a certain zones, or our zone is 5, and only a few will grow there in that zone. But again, do your research. So more to come when we get our shipment. We're gonna show you what we got and where we're gonna decide to plant it.
Okay. And we're just going to keep planting and leave the camera running.
Yep.
And we got the fire going downstairs, so it's starting to warm up in here really nice. On this late winter day.
Early spring day.
Yeah. Late winter, early
It kind
spring.
of looks like winter, actually.
Around here, that's an extremely gray area. And I do mean gray. The sky is gray.
Wow, that's disappointing.
What's that, sweetie? What's this
At
one?
this early girls hybrid, and I think they only gave us 2, 4, 6, 10 seeds in that packet.
Really?
That's disappointing.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
So I'm not going to be doing that one anymore. support, but also it's a beneficial plant. The types of flowers from dill, they have umbrella-shaped flowers. They're actually an attractant for beneficial insects.
Oh, cool. There.
So even if you're not crazy about dill, you probably should squeeze that in your garden, and it'll attract the beneficials. You can start some of these herbs early, like dill, but I would probably save some seed in the packet too, because you can directly seed that into the garden as soon as the last frost comes, and so you're going to almost have a layered effect where you're going to have mature dill, and then you're going to have the younger dill, and it's going to kind of stagger as far as, you know, flowers blooming. And so keep any left over and then directly seed into the garden last frost. You know, sometimes it's best to overplant because obviously someone's not going to make it, but also some of the extra plants that you're not going to use in your garden, it's a really nice technique to kind of make connections with your neighbors and you know, either sell the plants or give them away as gifts. So always a good idea to overplant.
Better to have and not need than need and not have.
That's right. If you have the room, of course.
Right.
So, kind of rule of thumb with starting seed is pretty much the smaller the seed, the shallower that you're going to plant it. So these chervils are about the size of large grass seed. So you just want to kind of have to put a light dusting of soil after you put them in, and then just kind of slightly dampen it. Sometimes it's a good idea also to kind of tamp it down a little bit, because you want the seeds to be in direct contact with the soil. Less chances of it drying out. Perfect.
Okay, is that everything planted?
I think we're all good.
Okay, we'll go ahead and shut off the video.
We'll see you maybe in a week or so. We'll show you them all sprouting.
Hopefully sooner than that.
Hopefully.